Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hi, it's going really good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. And just want to say it's such an incredible honor to be talking to you today. You're one of the hardest working actors in the business, and every movie that I know lists you as a credit, I know it's going to be worth watching. So, yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. I take that as a massive compliment. Thank you.
I love the film. I felt it was dark, wonderfully wicked, and it's such a great watch. So, were you surprised by how dark Disney decided to go with it?
Yeah. I think I remember thinking it's quite edgy for a Disney movie because obviously they like things to be, you know, a little more light and fluffy and kid friendly. And I thought it was a brilliant choice that they made to just take it and move it a little bit to the dark side because it's been borne out by the fact that Craig has made, a fantastic film which kind of embraces a little dark edginess, but at the same time it's just a really wonderful ride.
I love that with John, I couldn't tell what his intentions are, whether he's the good guy or the bad guy. And he was very mysterious. And I think perhaps your history playing villains contributed to that in some way with us not guessing what his intentions are.
I think that's you've hit the nail on the head. The reason I was kind of interested in doing it, and I'm sure the reason that Craig wanted me to play the part was because I assume people will be expecting me to be the villain, and he's much more mysterious than that. So he spends a lot of the first half of the movie being quite inscrutable. You don't quite know what's going on with him, whose side he's on, and obviously you find out as the movie progresses where his which where his heart lies. But it was fun to do that. Yeah, it was fun to kind of leave everybody guessing.
You've once mentioned that you like to play characters where you can discover something different, like an accent or a piece of clothing, something that removes you from that person. So, how did playing John do that for you?
I think what I liked about John was that he is subservient. He's a butler. I've never been anybody's butler before. I've never walked around with a tea tray offering people cups of tea as he does in the movie. And I like the idea of because usually I play quite strong characters, so I was kind of intrigued to be, the guy who's just slightly in the background.
That being said, I feel like every character is a little bit of the actor themselves. So, what part of Mark Strong are in John?
Oh, probably his manners and his politeness and his kind of willingness to help people out. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to talk to my friends and ask them. But I've played a lot of villains, but I don't go around threatening the wife and kids when I'm at home. I'm just a kind of regular guy, and I think there's a part of John that is he's that's a good guy.
I was just watching Emma Thompson talk about her role, and she seems like such an animated, fun personality just to be around. So, what was it like creating that dynamic with her on screen enough?
Oh, it was a joy. I mean, to go to work and know that you're spending most of your filming day with Emma Thompson, you're going to have a good time. I mean, we had a lot of banter, a lot of chat. I mean, she had to disappear a lot to go off and wear these incredible costumes, and every time she came back, it was phenomenal because she wears the most amazing clothes in this film, as indeed does Emma Stone. Jenny Bevan, the costume woman, deserves a huge nod for the fact that she's created some incredible dresses for the women to wear.
Was there anything that surprised you that you didn't realize before signing on for the project? And when you are on set and you're doing the role and you're working on this large scale project, was there anything that really surprised you?
Only that how hard Emma had to work in order to wear those clothes. Emma Thompson, she was in corsets most of the time and high heels, and she was kind of staggering around, being incredible, being a real trooper, because it wasn't, it kind of been that comfortable doing all of that. And I was also amazed to realize what a professional Emma Stone is. She was just, incredible to watch, and while at the same time being really friendly and really accommodating to everybody, while she had this heavy load to carry because she is the center of the movie, and she just delivers brilliantly.
I really love how Disney has been turning its tropes on their heads. So, which Disney trope would you like to see modernized or further explored?
um I don't know off the top of my head. I can't think of anything, but the fact that they're happy to see things turned on their heads was really apparent to me when the movie starts, and the first thing you see, oh, I'm sorry, I just knocked my computer. There we go. the first thing you see is the famous Disney Enchanted Castle. And it's all in this kind of black and white and gray. It's looking really kind of gloomy and dark and a little bit scary. And I just thought that was a fantastic start to the movie, that Disney allowed, you know, their normally colorful, cheerful castle to be used like that in order to let you know what kind of movie you're going to be watching.
Yeah, I love that as well. That's when I knew that this is going to be different. This is going to be good.
Sure.
And lastly, you've been in the industry for about 30 years. So how selective are you, and what does it take in a script or role to catch your eye?
I think I've become more selective as I've got older, to be honest. You know, at first you just really want to work. You want to work so that you can get a foothold in the industry. You want to do parts that you feel show you off, but that you can also enjoy and that are different from one another, so you're not always playing the same thing. And now I think I've got to a place where I'm looking for, I don't know, just complicated, interesting characters, you know, characters that have something in them that needs to be kind of resolved. You're looking for conflict, you know, and multi-layered characters. That's most of the time. And if you can find that in a good script with a good director, then you're laughing.
I definitely would like to see more of that, and you continue to play on those roles that we love so much. Thank you so much, Mark, for the chat.
Thank you.
It's been a
Thanks,
pleasure.
Melissa. Nice to talk to you.
You too. Thank you.